Hey everybody, I want y'all to listen to this before I start, and then we're gonna start. First of all, this Patti LaBelle, who my mama used to love, still loves. I used to watch her as a little girl, and she used to flap her wings when it got to the blackbirds and the bluebirds singing, and used to always do something to me. So I want to end this year off with this song, and then I'm gonna give you the word. So y'all just sit with this for a second, okay? If you old school, you already know. But anyway, good morning. Welcome in, y'all join in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I just want y'all to get this song, and then we're going to start. It's Patti LaBelle, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And I used to grow up on this one. Yeah, I'm old school, so yeah. And then we're going to get into it. Hi. Y'all ready? Good morning. Come on, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. She used to do flap her little wings. Okay. So, I was dreaming about this song. I woke up and I played this song. I remember being a little girl, and we didn't have cable, but we had PBS on like a couple little channels, and Patti LaBelle used to be on PBS, and she would be up there singing, and she would just spread her arms like she's flying every time she got to it. And it was the passion that she had when she sung this song, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and you felt like you were looking for that rainbow. I always was looking in the clouds growing up. It was like the clouds made shapes and faces as if God was talking to us. I don't know how many people do that, but my kids, they're really good at it. When we're driving, they'll look up and see something. My oldest son, he spots different kind of lightings up there. And it's like something's up there that is so big and it's so vast and it's so mysterious. And when the rainbow comes after the storm, we're always looking for it, if that makes sense. So when I was talking to God today, because I'm super tired, and I was like, God, I really don't got a sermon in for me today. I'm just so tired. I just want to rest. And he gave me her singing and her spreading, and her spreading, sorry y'all, and her spreading her wings. And what he was saying was that expansion is coming, and it's coming in a way that you really don't even know if you're prepared for. And I woke up to a severe thunderstorm alert and tornado watch this morning. So I'm not in a park, I'm on my porch, but it's like the storm is coming. But there's a beautiful rainbow at the end of it. So then he just sat me down and I just was talking with him. And I'm going to be in Genesis 9. But I want to just read a little bit of what he was like talking to me, like talk through my thoughts. And then we're going to get to like Genesis. And I just want to end the year off with the rainbows are coming. Somewhere over the rainbows are coming. I often wonder why people are so obsessed with rainbows, almost as if we identify with the rainbow. Either a flag or just looking in the sky or just some kind of way we're trying to take ownership of the rainbow as if it's ours. It's something mysterious. All the beautiful colors that God created sitting up there. And if you're lucky, you can see a double rainbow. And I also saw a triple rainbow one time. But it's as if God is specifically speaking to us about the rainbow. All of the beautiful colors intertwined into one with a bow at the end. Growing up, they used to tell you little stories like if you ever see the rainbow, there's always a pot of gold at the end of it. And to chase it. I remember chasing rainbows. Have you ever chased a rainbow? I have. Good morning.
Hello,
good morning.
Can I bring it in?
Yes, ma'am. You're good. You're good. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm good.
I'm good, good, good. You're fine, you're fine. You need me to sign? Yes, I am. Okay. Mm-hmm. You as well. So I used to just, they used to say that there was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you used to chase the rainbows. I remember when I used to see one, and I used to think I see the end of it, but it actually was so long. It seemed like it went on for infinities, and you never really got to the end of the rainbow. So I'm thinking, who made up this fairy tale about a rainbow with a pot of gold at the end of it? The leprechaun stories, and I'm like, this rainbow can go on for days. I can be leaving out of my city and go to another city, and the rainbow still continues. But I used to chase the pot of gold at the end of it, but it never ended. And then I took refuge in the fact that it never ended, and it never will. But you can see the beauty that God has intertwined in the sky. In between the clouds. It was just so beautiful. So I was talking with God, and then I was just saying that perhaps we aren't chasing rainbows, that we're chasing God's promise, that we're all claiming the part of the rainbow to be ours via flags or clothes or just it's my rainbow. Each of us trying to snap beautiful pictures and posts so everyone can see that we saw the rainbow. That we saw God's promise to us, that he will never again hurt us the way we once were hurt before. Sometimes this world can be so cruel. Dare I say that we're living in evil times. But I mean, what time is more evil than before? Yes, we're living in evil times now, and we're hearing wars and rumors of wars, but also we come from a town or a country that was surrounded by wars and no rumors, but really wars, and enslaved people being sold like cattle, not even having an ownership and can't even read. So which times were evil, now or then? We're all just living in it. And if you were 70s and 80s, you literally lived through some of the worst of the times and some of the best of the times. So what's more evil than before? So when I go there, God was just talking to me, and he said that he will never hurt us again. And yeah, we're living in evil times. And yeah, we're living in a prophecy right now where there's rumors of wars. And it's evil times. School shootings and people getting shot in the middle of the road and rapes and kidnappings and child sex trafficking and these mega mogul people just doing what they want to do. But I mean, money is the root to all evil, and it has weight, right? Marriage isn't valued and relationships isn't valued, and it's just evil times. But then tell me when it was good times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, correct? God is saying that the rainbows are coming. In 2025, there's a promise that's going to happen to his children. And if you are a part of God, there's a rainbow that is going to shine so bright in your life. Genesis 9:7. And as for you, be fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply it. Then God spoke to Noah and his sons with him, saying, And as for me, behold, I will establish my covenant with you and your descendants after you, and every creature that is with you, the birds, the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, of all that go out of the ark, every beast of the earth. Thus I establish my covenant with you. Never again shall all flesh be cut off by the waters of the flood. Never again shall there be a flood to destroy the earth. And God said this. And God said, This is a sign that the covenant with which I make between you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I set my rainbow in the cloud, and it shall be for the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. It shall be when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the rainbow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, that the waters shall never become a flood to destroy all flesh. The rainbow shall be in the cloud, and I will look on it to remember my everlasting covenant between God and every creature, every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. And God said to Noah, This is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh of the earth. When I sat with that, I read it. I heard it is finished. It is finished. The war between you and all of your problems, there's a covenant that God said, never again. I don't know who I'm talking again, but I think you need to hear the words never again. If this is for you, I need you to just type in the comments, never again. I want to say that the covenant is for this year. Never again will you go through a year like you've been through this year again. It is finished. This has been one of the most hectic years of your life. You won some, you lost some. It seems like you have more losses than gains. Never again will the waters come in and drown you like it did this year. Never again will you be drowned holding on to the land with just the pinkies of your finger, just holding on, barely able to get by. Never again will the problems override you. Never again will the job fire you. Never again will people leave you and abandon you. Never again will they talk about you like you're nothing. Never again will you be flooded out as if you were nothing. Never again. There's a covenant that God is establishing with you. As we go into 2024 in the next 2025 in the next 2 days, there's a covenant. And God is about to show his children. He's establishing the ones that are called and the ones that are chosen and the ones that are walking in their purpose. Wars will always rage against the ones that God has a promise on. Your life will never be easy. It will get better. Some days will be better than the others. But God is saying this time, I am establishing you. And I am putting my covenant on you. I'm putting my rainbow on you. There's a mark that is on you. Somebody is marked. Somebody needs to say, I am marked. There's a covenant and there's a marking to let hell know that it can't hurt you anymore. To let hell know that it can't bother you anymore. Somebody needs to know that God is establishing his covenant with you. The rainbow is coming. The rainbow is coming. And you're marked. So in 2025, when you see calamity, you see poverty, you see the wars, you hear the rumors of it, understand that it has nothing to do with you. Understand that you are marked. God has established you. Your gifts have finally made room for you. And doors, major doors or opportunity are opening for you. Somewhere over the rainbow. See, I didn't want to preach this word with power. I want to preach it with poetry. Because that's what your life is about to be like. A beautiful rainbow with all of the colors intertwined. Look to the clouds. It says when God looks on the clouds and he sees the rainbow, he will remember the covenant that he made. The covenant is simply the promise that God made that he will never hurt you again like that. In 2025, I want you to get out there and look to the clouds and ask God to remember you again. To remember his promise to you again. That he will never hurt you like that again. 2024 has came. It has flooded. And now it has to exit. As the floods recede back into the waters, they can never hurt you again. As 2024 recedes back into the end of the year, you're walking into your new year established with a covenant, with a promise that God will never leave you, that God will never forsake you, that he will never abandon you. Just let these words minister to you. Because you are about to be put on the pedestal. And it doesn't matter what country you're in, you can see that rainbow. You can feel that rainbow. 2025 is your year of the promise. God's promise is on your life. Look to the clouds. That's all I got for y'all. I'm not going to be long. I'm going to leave it like that. Somebody just needs to know that God has made a covenant with you. Look to the clouds. I love y'all. It is over. It is finished. And it is done. Look for the rainbow. The rainbows are coming. The rainbows are coming. Believe.